Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I am back from my Christmas vacation, and also during my Christmas vacation before, I wasn't really feeling well. I was kind of starting to get sick. I had a common cold, but I feel a lot better now, so I'm okay. It did take us a little bit to get home because we had a few incidents where our tires were flat and our van battery was dead. But other than that, we fixed it, pulled through, made it back home safe, and I'm okay. Um, I have, however, a lot of Army Men stuff to review. I have received these packages before the trip. Now, these are not Army Men. These contain some Legos, so we're going to check these out first. I also received another package of some stuff, and a recent one that came in today, and along with two of my personal Christmas gifts that I got from when I was on my trip. I have another bag of this. Just want to let you guys know, but I already opened the other bag, and I don't want two of the other bag because it's kind of almost similar, but the difference is the tree. So I want to review this one instead, since this one's more interesting. But other than that, that's basically the update. So let's not stall anymore. Head straight into the video. Plus, stay tuned for announcements. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with the original four that I had way before my recent package, since these were here for a while, and I was sick. I didn't have much time either to do the video. So first, we got a bag of military equipment, bulletproof vests, helmets, and all kinds of things. Two bags here, which contains instructions, so we may have to build something with these, which you guys stay tuned in the end. Here's our last package, and here we have some figures that we want to put together, and some equipment. Now let's open the next package. Got some BMC estate ruins for like scenery and stuff. We're gonna check this out now. As for just to let you guys know, let's go ahead and open this bag set here. This set is open, and as for the vehicles, they're already open. Oh, I forgot. Another one of my Christmas gifts is a tin World War One looking soldier, which I got from a family friend of mine when I was down in Louisiana. And as you can tell, he looked like he was kind of painted, but his paint faded off, and he's old. But this is a rare item that I have in my collection. So without further ado, now let's move on with the Legos first, and then the Army Men after that. But if we don't make it to the Army Men, I'll have to do it in another part. So without further ado, Let's go. Okay guys, so I finally managed to finish. Man, it took forever, especially with these artillery pieces, which are pretty cool. The barrels do move, as you can see. The wheels, however, you can't move because they're basically used for models and stuff. But the artillery pieces look pretty cool. Excuse me. We also have some Lego soldiers here with some pretty neat equipment. As you can tell by the patches on their shoulders and vests, they are German, but I don't really care about that. I'm just going to use them as my Lectopian Special Forces. But the models themselves are basically German or NATO Navy SEALs of some cut. That's what the packaging said. But this is the Lego portion. I really like the artillery though, because the artillery is just so looking cool. I can use that in my armament battles. So yeah, now we're going to move on to the armament sets. So let's go ahead and do that. So here are some Safari tube soldiers. Usually they come in like this. Like this tube right here, and usually they have like square ones that you see nowadays in Hobby Lobby and stuff, but they don't have like American Revolutionary War or Civil War theme. They mostly have medieval, farm, Native Americans, cowboys, and all that type of stuff. But you basically are familiar with them. You get them like at a tourist attraction such as like the zoo or a store or someplace around the state. And this is the British Army theme of Safari. So basically the common positions, except one tube had the kneeling soldier, which is the tube on the left. This is the tube on the left. The kneeling soldiers belong with this group here, which is pretty unique. As for these are the ones that came from the right tube, and they are different, as you can tell by how it looks. So this is the two British American Revolutionary War Army. Now we're going to move on to the next set that I got. Okay guys, so this is a set that we're going to be touring. It's the second one that I had. I had another one, but we're doing this one instead. And instead of recording what comes with it, I'm just going to be showing you guys pictures of what comes with the set. So here we go. Okay guys, so we're not technically there to the finale, but we're getting there. So first off, we're going to talk about this die-cast metal set, which basically it comes with a set of vehicles, which they are the ones where you pull back and they move. The vehicles themselves function, we have as follows: a submarine, which the latch opens. You can see the torpedoes on the inside. We have the supply truck, which the top does remove, but you have to remove the rubber band. Just 1 second, guys. Sorry, you're seeing my Halloween pants, even though Halloween was over 2 months ago. But it doesn't matter. They're nice and long. So the top part of this truck does remove. You can load troops in the back of it, or you can load supply barrels and stuff to make it look cooler. We also have a armored car here, a AMV with a movable turret and machine gun, which looks pretty cool. As for opening parts, I'm checking. Oh yeah, The hatches on these do open. Come on. Come on. Okay, they open, but I wish I could show what it looks like on the inside. Okay, finally. So this is what it looks like on the inside, and the inside's empty. But it's cool. Over here we have a helicopter. Oops. We have a helicopter with some missiles on it. This looks pretty cool on detail. We have a Jeep with the doors that actually open. It came with these soldiers here. It actually has some pieces of detail to them, like the bazooka firing off an oil drum, soldier firing from a barbed wire fence, a soldier on guard near a damaged wall and guarding a flag, a guy throwing a grenade from with the lamppost behind it, and another soldier with a grenade with the damaged wall throwing a grenade, and a flag stand. Excuse me, guys. And a flag stand with no custom flag. So basically, this with no printed flag. Usually, some of the sets I get, they have like a random country flag. Sometimes it's Middle Eastern, European, or South American. But I guess you can customize this. So this is what this set has. Now we're moving on to the finals, which is the Estate Ruins by BMC. So let's take a look at that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the end of this big video. So this is the Estate Ruins by BMC. As you can tell, we have a damaged mansion from what it looks like based on the door frame. It's a little bit bent, but as you can tell, it's a little bit bent, but still can be useful. We have some stone fences here that can be used for like the surrounding property or just a random field. We have some damaged wooden fences here too that you can connect and form a formation. We also have come with 2 dead trees. Now, since that's over, let's move on to the announcements. But before we do that, just want to say the details on this, outstanding. Now, to the announcements. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so announcements. One, I have definitely ordered a lot more soldiers, of course. Since we're moving into the 2026, my goal still is to try to reach up to 700 subscribers. I also am trying to add more addition to my collection, maybe just a slight few, and then once all that's done, I'm definitely taking a big break from ornament and stuff. I'm excited that I have come this long way to do YouTube, and I want to really appreciate all of you guys being there for me since the beginning of when I started YouTube until now. So I appreciate everything you guys are doing. As for content wise, I am going to try to expand on doing more content created stuff. Like for instance, if I ever go to a place or something, or whatever, then I'll try and document a video about that. Also, I was lucky to find there were some fireworks stands in Louisiana when I went there, and I bought me some fireworks. So soon we'll be seeing these guys go in action. I don't have any I didn't find any rocket fireworks, that the ones that you have with the long stick with a little firework on the end. You light it and it just shoots off in the sky. I was going to use one of my Army guys over there on the shelf that I have that would have been look cool, make it look like they were shooting things, but I don't have any of those, sadly. But I do have like some cool fireworks. Maybe I might do a video about celebrating New Year's, and maybe as the summer comes along, celebrate the 4th of July. But either way, that's basically it. But as for back to the goal, basically I want to expand my collection, try new things, and try and make 700 subscribers. And I really would like to do that with you guys. So if you give me the chance, and if you guys like my content, and even if the new content may be a little bit off-putting at first, we'll try my best to make it more entertaining for you guys. And reach 700 subscribers soon, and when we reach 700 subscribers, then we'll move on to 800 and closer to 1,000. But we're going to start slowly. So for right now, we're only focused on 700 subscribers. If you have friends, if you have family, or if you have anybody that's interested in like Army Men stuff, Army Men reviews, anybody besides famous YouTubers, please send them the link to this video to join our channel. Once you join the channel, you'll be in tune for a bunch of new fun stuff that's going to come to this channel throughout next year. I'll see you guys next year, and we'll wish you all a Happy New Year, and a belated Merry Christmas, a belated Happy Hanukkah, and a belated either belated or soon to be Kwanzaa. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends in order to get more views, and also to help reach 700 subscribers. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.